I saw a family member's death certificate today, and it really just put me in, it just made me feel a certain kind of way that I wasn't prepared to experience. And those of you who have read The Blackest of All Magick understand what a certificate is in the legalese world, and how it corresponds to this system of corporations. And in a bizarre way, the death certificate is much prettier. It looks like it's worth more than the birth certificate. It looks like a higher quality note, if you will. But it got me thinking into deeper subjects, which is, someone, for me, that I've grown up knowing my whole life is now gone, and all that's left is a piece of paper. And it makes you think, what are you leaving behind? What type of things are you actually producing in this world to separate you from never having existed here? Because when you're gone, all that's going to remain is your documents, if that, and then whatever work you've left behind. Your children are not enough, because when you're gone, your children are not an accurate representation of you. Sure, they're a part of you, and you cultivate them, but they are not you. What insight can people have about you that you left behind to impact the world that you existed in? When you start thinking about that, the average person has done nothing, and will leave nothing, and will be nothing other than a piece of paper. And so I would encourage you to contemplate this in your own life and think about what else you could be doing to leave something of value behind that will give people direct insight to you as a person, what you stood for, what you experienced, what you learned, all of that stuff. And we have it very lucky if you live in certain parts of the world that has had abundance and relative peace. And right now the world is orchestrating another situation that, could sidetrack you for 10 to 20 years, depending on how bad it gets. So don't think about what you could do tomorrow. Think about what you can do today, right now, and start now. For those of you who want to look into my work, I'll put the links in the description. My latest book, Get Mad or Get Realistic, is out. And I also have a series called SpiritWhirled. And the fourth book in that series is almost finished. I'm trimming the fat. And I'm still not quite ready to publish because I just got so much to say. So it's kind of hard to decide what I leave out. And trying to keep it at a digestible length. And then I also have a fantasy series called The Tale of Honora, and there's a lot of alchemical symbolism and secret doctrine encoded in that. And I think if you like fantasy stories, if you like adventure, you'll love The Tale of Honora.